going up the mountains of Costa Rica. Yes, Costa Rica has mountains too, which is another big surprise. And these should be even higher than in Panama. We should have a nice single-digit temperature tonight. We're Luca and Julia, and this is our adventure.
Since quitting our office jobs in 2024, we've been living in our tiny home on wheels, Papero, a capable 2005 Mitsubishi Pajero Sport. Our setup is simple, our dreams big, to travel the world.
We're currently overlanding the Americas, from Ushuaia all the way to Alaska.
This time, our journey takes us high up in the mountains again, our favorite place to be, especially in a hot country like Costa Rica. Come with us as we unexpectedly reach the highest point of the Panamerican Highway, camp in single-digit temperatures, drive on epic treks through volcanoes, and reunite with our friend Zecca for some fantastic pizza at sunset, all while battling with a mysterious mechanical issue. This episode is a full one. Subscribe and come along for the adventure.
We parted ways with Zecca for only a couple of days. We will go to his home in 2-3 days. He still recommended that we do this route in between mountains and volcanoes. So exciting, and thank you as usual, Zecca, pura vida, for the awesome recommendations. And now with his blessing we go to the mountains. It is already looking pretty foggy and a little colder, not much colder, and we're still only at 760 meters. We'll go up and up to 3,500 meters. We need to drink plenty of water and hope that the soroche doesn't get to us, the altitude sickness. So yeah, let's drink. And see you on the mountains. Made it up to our camp spot on the top of the tallest mountain in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
We're at 3,500 meters.
Yeah.
And
Really nice.
it's very cold.
Lovely. We can stay inside the Papero, all cozy. I missed this. When was the last time? Last time it was nice. It was in Peru in the mountains.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You have to go to such altitudes.
Yeah, but I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Drinking plenty of water.
And peeing a lot, of course.
All right then. Good night. Good morning, sweater day. Yeah, it's quite cold. I mean, with the sun, it's very nice. But it got definitely single-digit temperature last night.
Oh, we had 2 degrees in the Papero this morning.
2 degrees in the Papero. You can still see it here because it's in the shade, but the grass is frosted. So it might have gotten even to 0 overnight. That's crazy. In Costa Rica, in Central America. It's wild. We are on top of the world in the sense that we didn't know this, but we found out this is the highest point on the Panamericana. Rather, where we are right now, we're no longer on the Panamericana, we're on a side track. But the Panamericana runs pretty close to this point at over 3,000 meters, probably 3,200, I don't know. And we basically just got on the track off the Panamericana and drove for a couple kilometers to this place. So yeah, quite literally highest point on the Panamericana. Can you believe it? A road that goes all the way down to Ushuaia, that goes through the Andes mountains that are over 6,000 meters, still doesn't get close enough to those to be as high as it is in this point, which is pretty cool. Someone's happy.
Yes, very much. Oh, that's so nice wearing something heavier. Finally. It's not needed, but it's nice.
That over there, that is the Pacific Ocean. And that way is north. That's where San Jose is. And this way should be the Atlantic Ocean, the Caribbean. But it's cloudy, so I'm not sure we'll see anything, but let's go up and check it out. It was a short hike up here from the Papero, but boy, was it tough. Yeah, it's the altitude, and we are of course no longer acclimatized. So there's little oxygen, and our lungs need to get used to this. But it's so beautiful.
We walked up to the buzzing antennas of Costa Rica's highest point, and from there we admired a view from which we could have seen both oceans if it had not been for the clouds. Truly on top of the world.
This is the stretch that we drove yesterday. It's pretty washed out, but not too bad, and nothing impossible for the Papero,
No, I'm sure the Pablo could make it also on the right side.
where the step is a little higher.
Good to take care of the track.
Yeah. Muy bien! Here we are.
Just got the cheese.
Yes, we're spending the night at this finca, Hacienda Ganadera,
Yeah.
this farm. And the Papero is parked somewhere back there. You
Close to
cannot
the
see
river.
it, but close to the... Oh yeah, you can see it. Right? Hello, Papero. And we're going to see some animals. Really cool. Let's go. Amoroso. It's so cute. This is best therapy. Petting little calves. Bello. Someone's jealous. There's some sheep. Hello. big, it's really small. And it's wagging its tail. Hello. Hello. Careful, eh? I think you can pet him on the head. Right? Like, è ispido. È molto ispido. Yes. Hola, buenas. Back on the road once more. We left our little farm. We will be slowly driving up to some volcanoes. Our first volcanoes in Central America, I think. Which will be exciting. So that's the Turrialba volcano, and that's the Papero. We're just parked underneath it, and the light is wonderful. So beautiful. Wow.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire. Hey, I'm never the same. Whenever you're calling my name, I'm taking my sweet time. Hey, whatever the plan, I know I'm holding the best of me out of my hand.
Made it to Zecca's place.
La montagna del mare.
La montagna del mare. Look at
Look
this
at
view.
that.
It's amazing.
So bad.
And this is the apartment that he's lending us.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. It's so beautiful. Really, really cool. Yeah, that's nice. It's really, really nice to have friends all over. Very, very grateful.
So here we are back with Zecca. We dropped off our stuff at his place and we're now going to the workshop. And Pablo now decided to start hot. Almost good.
It's very typical
Very
behavior.
typical behavior, yes.
Not
When he
surprised at
knows
all.
we're going to the mechanic, it's like a dog going to the vet.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Runs smoother than ever. Which is the thing that's been confusing us for
Yeah.
so long.
Very confusing. But
Nobody figure out what's the issue.
yeah, but the problem is there, even if the Papero doesn't want to go to the doctor.
Remember this issue? It had started in Peru several months before and it was still there. We were hoping Zecca's mechanic could help us with this.
So we're at the workshop, and obviously the Papero stopped making problems. That is so crazy. But yeah, we're waiting and testing and testing.
Always happens, no matter what it is. If the Pablo has an issue, we cannot figure it out, so we go to a mechanic.
It
We make
stops.
an appointment. We never just randomly show up. We make an appointment. Pablo hears us talking about it, and he knows that we're going to the mechanic. And the moment we pull up, he stops doing
Yeah, and everything works perfectly again.
it. We showed some videos. The mechanics tell him, "Here, believe us.
Please believe
There
us.
is an issue." And he was like, "Yeah, don't worry. This happens all the time."
Yeah, at least he knows this happens.
And he said he wants to figure out what it is, and we have time now. That's why we're here. So, if necessary, we leave him the Pablo for a couple of days. He just drives and uses normally, and he can see on his own.
Yeah.
Pablo, you're not making it easier.
No. No.
Look us back after having spent 2 days at the mechanic. Guess what the issue was? We don't know. Nobody knows. Everything seems to be alright. He checked every single sensor, all the values of every single sensor, and nothing strange. Very confused. Very confused. But yeah, guess how much we paid the mechanic? He didn't want anything. He was like, no, I just put the old sensor in, no material cost. It was just a couple hours checking things, but it's okay. Next time. Thank you. It's been half an hour since I turned off the Papero. Should be the conditions in which he usually struggles to start. So we're now doing one more test. Water temperature is still 83 degrees, so engine is hot. And let's see how it starts. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We take him to the mechanic and the issue goes away. He kept him for 2 days and couldn't replicate the issue. Take him home and the issue's there.
Update, we already spent a week in Zecca's apartment while we try to find a solution for the Papero. We still haven't. The Papero is now at the workshop and hopefully they will find a solution for him. And meanwhile, look what a place Zecca brought us to. The car, the Hilux, belongs to a friend of his who makes pizza on the road. Has a gas stove to make pizza, so he will make pizza for us, which of course as Italians makes us extremely excited. And yeah, so beautiful. Would you ever think that this is Costa Rica también? Costa Rica too. Like mountains, and I'm wearing a sweater. It's perfect temperature. It's a summer day. It's wonderful. But yeah, no beach, no palm trees. It's pure mountain. We're almost 3,000 meters and it looks amazing. So yeah, we're gonna have a good day and we'll show you the pizza as soon as it's ready.
Ay, pero esta pizza se ve increíble, ¿eh?
No, no se puede porque no estamos. Y yo, ¿y qué verga? Ahora sí, mami. Y al rato me recomendó una gente y la gente tampoco, y al rato me dice la mamá muy toda. Nosotros venimos de karate, venimos de la selva, o sea, todo bien. Calmadito, que ni suena. Mae, lapas ahí, animales.
Ay, se ve increíble.
La mete y ya sale la mierda.
Sí, la pizza es así. Esto es lo bueno.
Es que yo creía que comer un horno de eso, yo no sabía que duraba. O sea, yo creo que mínimo 5 minutos.
No, pero esto está hecho para hacer pizza, ¿cierto?
Sí.
Así es. No, la pizza sí se debe hacer, es perfecto. Lo que se demora mucho en un horno normal es que se caliente,
Sí.
pero esto ya se calienta súper rápido. No hay problema, cuando se caliente la pizza. Ahí
Esa es parte de los privilegios de la vida, comer.
estoy completamente de acuerdo. Es uno de los placeres más grandes de la vida. Tú también.
Exacto.
¿Pero quieres esto?
No,
Yo lo sabía.
por supuesto que
No públicamente, ¿no?
Ahora ya.
Ahora sí.
In case you're wondering, we did not manage to find out what the issue with Papero was and left Zecca a few days later as we continued our journey. But this time with him, just like this incredible sunset, is what will stay with us forever. All the issues fading in the background. Join us next time for the last exploration of Costa Rica's stunning beaches, this time on our own. Subscribe to not miss an episode, and if you like this one, please let us know in the comments below. See you in 2 weeks.